To the 24 members of the women's lacrosse program at York College, lacrosse is a top priority in their lives. It is one of the foundations of the Spartan lacrosse program here at York College, and it's one of the first things that the coaching staff talks about with prospective recruits. Because these girls make it a priority, the Spartans are able to compete as one of the top programs in Division III lacrosse each and every year, and none of the coaches would want it any differently. This year has been no exception to that rule. The Spartans are ranked 12th in the D3 national poll, finishing the regular season earning a first-round bye in the playoffs, a second-round home game, and a fourth straight trip to the conference title game. Because of the Spartans' competitive schedule and quality wins, York also earned an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament for the fourth consecutive year. The Spartans will host the first-round game on Sunday, May 10th on their home turf, and have very high expectations for themselves in this tournament. Leading the way will be York's 3 captains and 3 members of the 2015 CAC All-Conference First Team. Midfielder and leading scorer Sarah Castle, defender and team general on the defensive end Megan Strauch, and senior defender Carly Doherty, who has had one of the best individual performances on the season as a whole. She leads the team in caused turnovers, ground balls, and draws, and has played exceptionally well in all 17 games. Because of this, she was chosen as the CAC Conference Player of the Year, a program first for a York College women's lacrosse player. Lacrosse is the team's priority, and the accomplishments they've made this season prove that. Now it's time to take it up a notch and push the envelope further than they ever have in the NCAA tournament. It's time to do it. The 2015 men's lacrosse season was another year of progress towards the program's ultimate goals. The team advanced to the conference semifinals for the 4th straight season and recorded wins over conference rivals Mary Washington and St. Mary's. Out of conference, the 2015 team beat a nationally ranked Eastern team, holding them to just 8 goals, 6 goals under their average per game. 4 Spartans were named to the All-CAC team, and freshman Dylan Hanna was the Conference Rookie of the Year, the 3rd time in 4 seasons that the Spartans have had the CAC Rookie of the Year. The Spartans would like to thank their 4 seniors who will graduate as the winningest class in program history. Dale Coach, Drew Thomas, Tyler Fields, and Tyler Hudson have all had a giant impact on the program and have left a great legacy for the future to follow. "2015 was an up-and-down year for the York College baseball team. This year's group was a mix of youth and experience as the Spartans returned 7 seniors. The early season was highlighted with a successful trip to Myrtle Beach and a 17-0 shutout of conference foe Southern Virginia. Seniors Brad Wenzel and Stephen Mealy were among the league leaders in extra base hits, while a slew of young players cut their teeth in the ultra-competitive CAC. Sophomore Logan Countryman and junior Sean Mohallan established themselves as productive run producers, while senior pitcher Andrew Tucci led the team in wins, with 3 of those coming versus regionally ranked opponents Johns Hopkins, Franklin and Marshall, and Randolph-Macon. The Spartans will graduate 7 seniors, including all-region performers Brad Wenzel and Derek Pitzer, team captains Stephen Mealy and Zach Philippi, great defensive infielder J.J. Eleniaz, all-conference pitcher Dan Gerganis, and 2015 wins leader Andrew Tucci. The youthful members of this year's team will continue to grow and develop as the experience gained in 2015 will motivate them to become champions in the future. The The 2015 softball squad, comprised of 1 senior, 3 sophomores, and 11 freshmen, had the most successful season in 5 years, as they earned a 9-game improvement in the win column and finished at 23-19. Impressive wins on the year included a 5-2 decision over CAC champion number 12-ranked CNU, a 3-1 victory over the number 1 team in the Commonwealth Conference, Messiah College, a 7-6 walk-off win against Gettysburg, and a 6-5 walk-off win in the 8th inning over Frostburg State. 3 Spartans were named to the all-conference second team, sophomore Katie Maloney and her freshman teammates J.C. Cristaldo and Courtney Martin. Katie makes her second career appearance on the All-CAC team, as she led the Spartans with a .360 batting average. J.C. Cristaldo had an exceptional freshman campaign as she hit .312 and led the team in most offensive categories while also being a perfect 10 for 10 in stolen bases. Courtney Martin was dynamic in the circle as she threw an impressive 197 2/3 innings for the Spartans with an ERA of 2.59. Her freshman counterpart in the circle, Melissa Yurkovich, saw success of her own as she threw the first perfect game in York softball history with a 6-inning gem against Southern Virginia. The Spartans say goodbye to Vanessa Mendez, who was a rock behind the plate, turning 3 double plays and committing just 1 error in 155 chances. With a strong core of young players returning, the Green and White have high expectations heading into the 2016 season. The golf team continued its torrid play of the past 3 seasons, adding 6 more top 5 finishes to the record books. Late in the fall season, the Spartans really hit their stride, tying for first at the Bridges in the Gettysburg Invitational, followed by consecutive second-place finishes at the Penn State-Harrisburg Fall Invitational and the Mason-Dixon Collegiate Invite. The season culminated at James River Country Club, where the Spartans finished in 3rd place, continuing the streak of being the only program to finish in the top 3 of the CAC standings every year that golf has held a championship. The Spartans were led by junior stalwart Ryan Wolbach and 3-time All-CAC performer David Boslow. Wolbach carded a career-best 2 top 5 finishes and a stroke average of 78. His season and career highlight to this point was a 69 in the second round of the CAC tourney, where he went toe-to-toe with the eventual champ from CNU. Boslow finished his career as he began, an incredibly consistent performer. David carded 2 more top 5s to go along with a couple of top 10s. He graduates this spring with the 3rd lowest career stroke average in Spartan golf history. Best of luck to our graduating seniors, Tyler Rines and David Boslow. This track and field season was filled with many individual successes and even more personal records and school records. The men's indoor track and field season saw 5 school records total. Records in the 200-meter, 400-meter, 500-meter, 1,000-meter, and 4x400. At the conference meet, the following student-athletes placed first or second to earn all-conference: Michael Stetson in the 5K, Kevin Landis in the pole vault, and Darnell Tillman in the 400-meter. Stetson also set a new CAC meet record on his way to the win in the 5K. After indoor track and field, the transition was made to outdoor track and more success was had throughout the season. At the outdoor track and field conference meet, Michael Stetson successfully defended his indoor 5K title by winning the outdoor 5K. Rob Doster won the javelin to earn his first CAC individual championship. Craig Epler rounded out his career at York College with his first all-CAC performance by placing second in the 10K. They're ranked in the top 20 in the nation in their respective events with the potential to compete at nationals at the end of May. women's track and field team thrived despite smaller numbers this year. There still were many individual successes and school records. The women's indoor track and field season saw 5 school records total. Records in the 3K, 55-meter hurdles, 60-meter hurdles, 4x200-meter relay, and 4x400-meter relay. At the conference meet, the following student-athletes placed first or second to earn all-conference. Caroline Delaney in the mile, Jess Miller in the 3K and 5K, and the distance medley relay consisting of Caroline Delaney, Jenna Roberts, Shannon Kusarik, and Jess Miller. In outdoor track, the team had many individual successes scattered throughout the season, with school records in the 110-meter hurdles by Erica Quenzer, 400-meter hurdles by Ann Measley, and the 5K and 10K by Jess Miller. Jess's 10K time also broke the old CAC record by 1 minute and 22 seconds and ranks her in the top 35 in the nation. At conferences, there were many personal bests, and the following women scored points at the conference meet. Carrie Moen in the high jump, Jess Miller in the 10K and 5K, Caroline Delaney in the 1500 and 5K, Emily Cronice in the 800-meter, Oriana Howell in the 10K, Alicia Dillman in the 10K, Kathleen Cannon in the 5K, and Ann Measley in the 400-meter hurdles. Jess Miller took home the championship in the 10K, and Caroline Delaney took home the championship in the 5K. Both of these seniors will be dearly missed. With a record of 11-7 against strong competition and a semifinal finish in the CAC tournament, the men's tennis team had a successful and productive season. Throughout the season, the team pulled out many close 5-4 team victories, and one of the factors in those victories was the play of Kaltrin Bulai, Zach Hansen, Devin Lehigh, and Rory Hanlon. All are returning next season and will be a big component of the Spartans' future success. Another huge reason the team was able to win so many tight matches was the play of the team's graduating seniors. Jake Greenstein, Matt Rosenkrantz, and Daniel Irk, Mario Herrera, George Sosa, and Scott Showmaker all contributed with important singles and doubles victories and also created a positive team environment both on and off the court. Matt Rosenkrantz ends his career with 70 wins in both singles and doubles, and Daniel Irk and Jake Greenstein aren't far behind with 50-plus victories respectively. The Spartans thank their 6 seniors for their hard work and dedication to the team over the years. Watching them improve through the years and play some of their best tennis this past season was a true highlight. Best of luck to all of the graduating Spartans. Despite an always challenging schedule, this year's women's tennis team managed to improve upon the previous season's win total, and thanks to the play of some talented underclassmen, provided us with a bright outlook for the future. Freshman Katie Wagner went 10-2 playing at the number 1 singles spot, and also had some big victories at number 1 doubles with partner Darian Nail. Megan Jones, Carter Vaughn, and Mackenzie Kraut also contributed throughout the season with important wins in singles and doubles. All return next season, and expectations are high they will ensure even more success next year. The Spartans' 2 graduating seniors and co-captains, Emily Skutnik and Emily Price, end their careers on the court with many victories in both singles and doubles. What they contributed off the court in terms of building a great team atmosphere and always being there when the team needed them, despite demanding class schedules, is just as significant. The Spartans thank these ladies for a great 4 years and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors.